If a woman does these 7 things behind your back, she wants to give you an idea of the subtle signs of attraction can be hard, especially when someone is trying to hide their feelings, but some actions can show you what she really wants. If a woman does any of these 7 things behind your back, it's a strong sign that she likes you. Number 1, she looks at you a lot when she thinks you're not looking. This is one of the most telling signs of her attraction. Here's a more in-depth look at why these glances matter and what they might mean about her feelings. One of the main reasons a woman dates is because she is interested and curious. If she steals glances at you, it means she's interested and wants to learn more about you without being too obvious about it. If she looks at you a lot, it means she finds you interesting and wants to know more about your personality, how you interact with others, or what you're passionate about. When you're talking to friends or having a chat, look for her eyes to stay on you. If she seems to be watching your reactions or interactions, it means she's interested. 2 things to see. A lot of looks can mean that 2 people are physically attracted to each other. If she finds you beautiful, her mind may tell her to look at you more often. There are many ways that physical attraction can show up, and stealing looks is one of them. Her body language and facial expressions during these times can show how she feels. Telltale signs of love. Pay attention to how her eyes move. Does she smile or quickly look away when you catch her? These actions can show that she's nervous or shy, which shows how much you like her. 3 seeking connection looks can be used as a way to connect without words. What does stealing glances mean? It could mean that she wants to connect with you without talking to you directly. She's trying things out to see if they're both interested. This behavior is often paired with other signs of interest, like smiling or turning her body towards you, which show that she wants to connect with you. If she looks at you and then quickly turns her head when you look her in the eyes, it could mean she's shy, but wants to connect. 4 aspects of daily life and in social situations. A woman. She might look at someone she likes to get a feel for the mood and see how other people are responding to you. She may be judging your social standing or the way you act around other people, which can affect how she sees you. Signs of social evaluation. If she's looking at you in a group, pay attention to how the other people are acting. If she wants to know if you're liked or admired, it might pique her interest. 5. Being tough to get. A woman may look at you once in a while to make you feel interested or mysterious. If she looks at you and then looks away, she may be trying to build suspense and make you more interested in her, which are all signs that she is playing hard to get. If her glances are random and she often seems distracted or talking to someone else, she may be doing this on purpose to keep you on your toes. 6. Body language. Stealing looks is a form of flirting that doesn't involve words. It lets her show interest without the risk of being turned down right away. Flirting with looks is a safe way to show interest and see how you react. If her looks are accompanied by smiles or playful gestures, it means she's trying to flirt subtly. She may also mirror your body language, which can be a strong sign of interest or a test of your confidence. She may also be using looks to see how sure you are of yourself. How you react when she looks at you can tell a lot about how you feel and how confident you are. If she's watching to see if you'll make the first move or return her gaze, that's a sign that she wants you to. It can be a way for her to see how interested you are or how confident you are. If she looks at you even though you're not answering, it means she's ready to take a chance. What she does next may depend on how you react, whether you look away or meet her eyes. Number 2. Changing how she looks when you're around. What it means. If a woman changes how she looks when you're around, it's usually because she wants to impress you or get your attention. Here's a look at why this behavior is important and what it can tell you about her intentions. 1. A desire to amaze. One of the main reasons she might change how she looks is to make a good impression on you. This could show up in a number of ways, such as straightening her hair, smoothing out her clothes, or putting on lip gloss. Thoughts on psychology. People naturally want to be seen in a good light, especially by people they find beautiful. If she tries to look good around you, it means she cares about what you think and wants you to think highly of her. To spot this, pay attention to the situation. If she suddenly straightens her hair or looks in the mirror when you walk in the room, it's a strong sign that she's interested in you. 2. Changing how she looks can also be a form of subconscious flirting. When someone is interested in someone, their body language often changes to show that, even if they're not aware of it. Nonverbal cues. These changes can be small but important. For example, she might throw her hair over her shoulder or change her top to make her silhouette look better. These are natural ways for her to get attention. If you notice her fussing with her looks when you're around, it could be a flirty move. Make fun of it with her to see if she opens up 3 looking for approval. Another reason she might be changing is that she wants to be accepted. If she's watching to see if you notice her changes or if your attention turns to her, it could mean that she wants your approval. How society works. Women often try to get approval from men they like because they want to know that their efforts are being noticed. This behavior can be caused by insecurities or the need to feel good about how beautiful they are to others. How to respond. Tell her you think she looks great or praise her on how she looks. This support can help her feel better about herself and make her more likely to talk about how she feels. Changing how she looks in front of you might be a way for her to feel better about herself. When people are with other people, looking good can make them feel better about themselves. Boost your confidence. If she thinks she looks better, she'll probably be more relaxed and interested in you. This can create a positive feedback loop where she feels good and wants to connect with you more. Talking positively with her will boost her confidence. Ask her about the clothes she wears or what she likes about the way she looks. 5 subtle signs of interest. If a woman changes how she looks, it could be a sign that she's interested in you emotionally. This behavior could be her way of saying that she wants to be more than just friends with you. Importance of setting. If she does this a lot when you're around, it's probably on purpose. She may be testing how you react and seeing if you're interested in her as well. Number 3. Making opportunities to be near you. What it means when a woman does this. If she goes out of her way to be near you, even if it seems random, it's usually a sign that she's interested. This behavior can show up in many subtle ways, showing her desire to connect and engage with you. Let's look at why this person acts this way and what it means for their desire to connect. One of the most important reasons she makes plans to be close to you because she really wants to connect with you. By being close, she allows for more interaction and deeper talks. Detailed explanation. Being close encourages closeness. When 2 people are close, it's easier for them to talk, share stories, and get to know each other. She probably likes being with you because she often joins the same group activities or events where you are present. 2. Higher level of comfort. If she wants to be with you, it means she feels at ease around you. Comfort is an important part of building any relationship. People tend to be drawn to people they feel comfortable with. Her continued presence shows that she trusts you and likes talking to you. The case. If she laughs or tells you personal stories when she's near you, it shows how comfortable and open she is with you. 3. Putting herself out there by making plans to be close to you can also be a way for her to see if you're interested in her. She might be flirting with you by reacting to your actions or words. For example, if she laughs at your jokes or makes long eye contact when you're close, she's probably judging how interested you are in her. 4. Finding common ground by putting herself in your area. She might be trying to find activities or interests that you both enjoy. This can help her build a stronger connection with you. For example, if you see her going to events or doing hobbies that you've mentioned, it means she wants to bond over those interests. 5. Making moments that people share. Being close lets you share experiences which are important for any relationship. By being close to you, she can make memories that strengthen your bond. Experiences they both had. Encourage a sense of unity and teamwork, which is important for building relationships. She can help you create shared moments by suggesting things to do together, like going to a show or starting a fitness class. 6 ways to communicate without words. Being close to someone makes it easier for them to communicate without words, which is a big part of attraction. Body language, facial movements, and other small signs can help people understand each other better. Being close lets her show interest through body language like leaning in closer or copying your moves. 7th, if she leans in when you talk or copies your movements, it means she likes and is interested in you. Making you feel like you belong by being in your life, she may be trying to build a sense of belonging and inclusion, which is important for emotional relationships. Being included in social situations makes people feel important and connected. That's her way of telling you she wants you to be a part of her life. If she invites you to parties or shows you to her friends, it means she values you as a person. 4. Touching her gently and being close to her physically. Getting to know the signs of interest is important for attractiveness. For women, touch can be one of the best ways to tell how they feel. If she starts soft touches or stays close, it's usually a sign that she's interested. Let's look into why this person is acting this way and what it means. Why it's important to know about the psyche of touch to connect and bond. Touch is one of the best ways to get close to someone. Build relationships. When she touches you, even if it's just a little, it's her way of getting to know you and forming a tie. During a conversation, a light touch on the arm can make you feel closer and make the interaction feel more personal. This is called comfort. If she feels safe enough to make physical contact, it shows that she trusts you and feels emotionally safe. Comfort often leads to deeper connections. People who lean in to say something in your ear while laughing with you show that they are comfortable being with you. Not talking. Why conversation is important. Feelings can be communicated through touch more effectively than words. Sometimes words aren't enough to show affection, attention, or even desire. Touches can do the trick without any direct statements. For instance, a small touch of her hand against yours can tell you a lot about how she feels without her having to say a word. 2 kinds of touches to see light and small details. What to look for. Some examples are a fun poke, a tap on the shoulder, or a brush against your arm. These touches are usually brief, but have a big meaning. All of these casual touches show that she is at ease and likes being with you. It's her way of keeping the mood light while letting you know what to expect. If she lightly grips your arm or holds your hand while you talk, it means she wants to be closer to you physically, that she wants to be closer to you, and is willing to get closer emotionally or physically can be shown by this touch. Long-term contact. What to look for. If she leans against you or sits close, it means she likes being close to you and wants to keep that link. Meaning in English, long-term interaction shows that she feels safe and wants to be with you, which can be a sign of deeper feelings. How to react to small touches. Suggestion. If she touches you, you might want to touch her back gently. This can strengthen the link and show that you're interested in her too. If she nudges you in a friendly way, lightly push her back and smile to make the mood fun. Keep eye contact. Tip. Keep eye contact with her even when she makes physical touch to strengthen the emotional bond. This shows that you are paying attention and in the present moment. If she touches your arm and you look at her, it can make the encounter more intense. Pay attention to how she reacts. Pay attention to how she responds to what you say. It's a good sign that she's open to your advances if she leans in closer and seems to enjoy your touch. If she smiles or leans in closer when you touch her back, that means she likes how close you are to her. Laugh and joke around. How to respond. Use jokes to make the moment more fun. You could react to her light touch with a teasing comment that acknowledges the touch while keeping the mood light and fun. This can help you build a playful relationship. Dynamic. Keep up the attraction, watch how she reacts, and decide how to answer. Pay attention to how she responds to what you say. It's a good sign that she likes your attention if she keeps touching you or becomes more interested. Changing how you do things. If she seems unsure or pulls away, pay attention to how comfortable she is, and change how you talk to her accordingly. Number 5. Genuinely interested in your life. When a woman genuinely cares about your life, it's more than just a friendly chat. This shows that she wants to get to know you better and connect with you on a deeper level. Here are some behaviors that show she's truly interested in your life. One who is asking important questions. One of the clearest signs that she likes you is when she asks deep, thought-provoking questions about your life. These questions usually go beyond surface-level topics and delve into your interests, goals, and experiences. This is important because it shows that she wants to understand your thoughts, values, and goals. It shows that you are trying to connect in a useful way. Some things she might ask you about your job goals, your favorite activities, or even images from your childhood too. Actively listening and remembering details. If she actively listens to your answers and remembers details from past talks, it means she values what you say and thinks it's important. Active listening shows respect and genuine interest. Her ability to remember specifics shows that she is paying attention and wants to learn more about you. She might remember your favorite book, your plans for the future, or personal information about your family, letting you know she cares about what you have to say and listens. 3. Giving help and encouragement. If she offers support and encouragement when you talk about problems or successes, it shows that she wants to be there for you personally, which is why it's important to do. Support means that someone cares about you and is ready to be there for you through good times and bad. It also means that she sees herself as a supportive person in your life. For example, she might give you words of encouragement before a big presentation at work, or show that you understand if you're having a hard time. 4. Starting deep conversations. When she starts deep conversations about deeper topics or your personal experiences, it shows that she values both intellectual and emotional connection. Here are some reasons why starting a deep talk with someone is important. Small talk. It means she likes being with you and wants to find out more about things you have in common. An example. She might talk about an article she read recently that is related to your field of interest or ask you what you think about a thought. Inspiring subject. 5. Being interested in your daily life. If she's genuinely interested in your daily habits, activities, and experiences, it means she wants to be a part of your life and knows what makes you tick and why it's important. Being interested in the little things that happen in your daily life shows that you want to know more about them, which is often a key part of getting to know someone better. An example. She might ask how your day was, what you liked doing in your free time, or what your typical weekend is like. 6. Sharing their own memories and stories. When she opens up and talks about her own experiences and stories, it builds trust and closeness between them. This is why it's important to share personal stories. Makes you feel connected and stirs up your emotions. It means she is comfortable with you and wants to build a relationship with you based on sharing experiences. She could talk about funny stories from her childhood, important things that happened to her on vacation, or problems she solved in her work. Responding positively to her real interest in your life can make your relationship stronger and encourage her to keep talking to you. Actively involve, answer her questions, and be honest about what you think. This shows that you are interested in her too. Tell her you appreciate her real interest in getting to know you better and her efforts to do so. Show interest in her life and ask her questions at the same time. Pay attention and remember details from her stories. 7. Supporting your dreams and goals. If she backs your hopes and dreams, it shows that she cares about your future. Encouragement can come in many forms, such as giving you advice or just telling you how important it is to support your goals. This shows that she cares about your success and happiness. How to answer. Thank her for her help and tell her what you hope to achieve in the future. Talking about your goals can help you both see the big picture. Keeping in touch regularly. If she asks you how your day was or how you're feeling, it shows that she cares about your health. This regular communication shows that you're on her mind, which is why it's important. Regular check-ins show that she values your emotional state and wants to be a part of your daily life. Teasing and playful chatter, knowing how important it is for attraction, Tease and jokes are strong ways to attract men. When a woman does these things, it usually means she is interested in you more. Here's a closer look at why teasing and playful chat are important, and how they can show that she wants to connect with you. Tease builds confidence by making people laugh, which breaks the ice and makes the conversation more comfortable. This is why it matters. When a woman teases you, she's probably trying to connect with you on a deeper level than just a surface level. This playful dynamic makes people laugh and builds a sense of community. For example, if she makes fun of a small quirk of yours, it usually means she feels safe enough to joke around. If you respond in kind, it shows that you value the banter and strengthens the connection. 2. Flirting without pressure. Playful teasing is a form of flirting that doesn't mean as much as straight compliments. It lets both people show interest without feeling vulnerable, which is why it matters. This low-stakes method can be less scary, especially for people who are shy about telling someone they like them directly. If she makes fun of the music you like, she wants you to talk about yourself more without having to have a serious chat. 3. Testing her limits by teasing her is a common way for women to see how you react and how comfortable you are with her. This can help her figure out if you're open to flirting and what kinds of humor you find funny. Why it matters. She can learn about your attitude and see if you share the same sense of humor by watching how you react to being teased. If she makes fun of you for being late to an event and you laugh it off, it shows that you're fun and don't take yourself too seriously. This can make her want to keep talking to you and build an emotional connection with you. Especially playful mocking can be funny. Encourage deep ties. Laughter together makes memories good and bonds people stronger. This is why it matters. The fun and happiness that come from teasing can help you connect with her more deeply, making her feel more drawn to you. If you and someone else laugh at the same inside joke, that can turn into a special bond. Point that made her want to do it more. Spend time with you 5 times to encourage returning the favor. It's common for teasing to go both ways. If she starts a fun conversation, she probably expects you to respond in kind, making for an interesting online conversation that builds attraction. Back and forth joking can improve chemistry. When both people take part in the banter, it shows that they are interested and enjoying each other's company. If she makes fun of how competitive you are in a game, jabbing her back in a friendly way shows that you're just as interested in the interaction, which makes you more attractive. 6. Pointing out compatibility. Tease often shows if two people are compatible, funny, and unique. If you and your partner both like the same kinds of humor, it could mean that you could become romantically involved. This is because shared laughter and playful interactions often lead to greater compatibility, which means that you have a natural connection that could grow into something more. If you both laugh at the same jokes and tease each other in the same way, it shows that your tastes of humor are compatible, which makes your interactions more fun. 7. Building up excitement and expectation. Tease can build excitement and anticipation, and the playful nature of the exchange keeps things interesting, dynamic, and interesting. This kind of excitement can make her more attracted to you, make her look forward to your interactions, and keep the link going. Lively example. If she challenges you to a race or dares you to do something silly, it adds a fun and unpredictable element that brings her closer to you. 8. Acts as a compliment. Tease can also be a unique way to praise someone because it shows off your flaws in a funny way, letting you know that she finds them endearing or funny. This is why it's important to do it right. Tease can be a form of loving teasing that shows interest. It's her way of showing that she likes you enough to joke around with you. In order to take the praise well, you could say something like, "I guess I'll have to embrace my inner goofball." This lets her know you enjoy her humor and keeps the conversation going. 9. Alerts emotional availability. When she teases you, she's often telling you that she's emotionally available and ready to explore a deeper connection with you. This is important because emotional availability is a key part of any relationship. If she feels comfortable enough to tease you, it means she's ready to build something meaningful with you. 7. Higher frequency of communication. A sign that she wants to talk to you. One of the best ways to tell if a woman is interested in you is by how often you talk to her. If she actively seeks to connect with you through texts, calls, or social media, it's a strong sign that she values your relationship. Here's a more in-depth look at why and how to understand greater communication frequency. 1. Consistent texting and messaging. When a woman consistently starts a chat on social media or text, this shows that she wants to keep in touch with you. This could look like her sending you texts about her day, sharing funny memes, or just checking in. Why it's important. Frequent texting shows that she enjoys your company and thinks about you even when you're not together. It shows that she wants to keep the conversation going. How to respond. Take part in these talks with enthusiasm. Quickly answer and ask follow-up questions to show that you value her work and are also interested. 2. Sharing personal updates. If she tells you about her work, family, or hobbies, or any other personal thoughts or feelings, it shows that she trusts and feels comfortable with you. This kind of openness is often a sign of emotional investment, which is why it's important. Sharing personal details shows that she sees you as important in her life and wants to grow your relationship. How to answer help others and share your own stories in return. This conversation goes both ways, encourages closeness, and makes your bond stronger. 3. Replying quickly. If she answers your messages quickly, it means she values communicating with you. If she seems eager to keep the conversation going, it's a clear sign that she's interested. Why it's important. Quick responses show that you are on her mind and that she enjoys the interaction. They show that she's excited about your conversations. How to respond. Match her energy. If she answers quickly, do the same. This keeps the talk interesting and lively.